Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Brenda, your fashion friend, and here we talk about fashion, beauty, travel, and lifestyle. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead, like this video, go ahead, subscribe to the channel because that's what we do here, okay? And today we have a video for spring. Spring has sprung. And now we have to do what we always do for the new season, which is get some styling sessions in. So come on. Okay, so just because spring has sprung does not mean that it's actually warm outside. You know that in-between weather, this beginning of spring, but the sun is out, but it's still cold. So I'm always thinking, how can I be warm and still serve a look? You know, I think having the right outfit is also being appropriate for the weather and for whatever activity you're going to be doing. So this first outfit is just thinking of the leather jacket. Like, it always comes in handy, and you can also take it off when it gets too warm. You know, if it warms up later on in the day, it's that nice like 63-degree weather. But you can incorporate some color. So here, even though I look at snakeskin as a neutral, bring that neutral in with a pop of color, which is like the graphic tee had like that bright pink logo on it. So that's how I'm introducing spring with some of these neutral colors, is how can I add my style but color as well in it, and then accessorize like your life depends on it. I really felt like I wasn't accessorizing in the winter, so now I'm like, let me pull out my accessories. Now is the time to be accessory forward, and you can go overboard. You know, excessive can be your look. But yes, this look, especially with the glasses, these are glasses that gives like daytime. Like, even if you're indoor, you could still be wearing them. Kind of like these. Get these on Amazon. If I can, I'll find the link below. But you know, it gives it a different vibe, a different feel. And that's how you can play with spring. For our second look here, I really wanted the vibe of like just hanging out, maybe walking around downtown and checking out, you know, some stores, a little coffee shop, but get into these fun pants. Like, one of my style pillars, along with like sensual and glamorous and sexy, is also light, which is more like adorable and fun and almost a little quirky. And you can tell that I like to put my quirkiness even into my accessories. So you'll see like the flower earrings and incorporating that spring color again with the top that's actually knit and covering up those arms so you can get a little bit of the warmth, even if it's not, you know, it's not jacket free weather yet. Which is about 65 degrees for myself. If it is less than 65 degrees, I feel like I need a jacket, or I need these arms covered, I need these legs covered. One or the other has to be covered. That's my own personal rule. You can adopt that. Also, keep your boots and booties out. I'm wearing my boots, they're white, and because they are that fun spring color, if you're not really into wearing, you know, the Easter pastel colors that spring usually brings, then you can stick with the white, the neutrals, the khaki. You can stick with lighter colored things that are neutrals, and that can work for you. But I like to bring in spring with color when I can. And sometimes the pop of color is in a bag. You can do that. And I also like to throw in the trends that I like to participate in. I don't think you need to participate in all of them, but I like to pick and choose which trends I participate in. And I liked the burgundy theme. And if it's like later on at night, you can still wear your burgundy things into spring because they even act as a neutral sometimes. And you can also bring out-pop the color in your accessories that you decide to wear. Also, you can get into spring and really feel that you're playing to the theme of the trend of spring is florals. Easy, right? So I have like a floral print dress or a floral print top, and you can also mix and match that with neutral boots. And my neutral is snakeskin print, so you can also play with that exotic look and jungle kind of like vibe depending on what kind of floral top you have. This floral top is giving that feel of a tropical flower, and you can just jazz it up with floral earrings, which I have here, and like I said, accessorize. Pull in the colors with your accessories. Spring is the perfect time to start accessorizing. And when you're accessorizing, don't forget about scarves, don't forget about sunglasses, don't forget about belts. Like, those are easy ways to spice up the outfit or to make it just more you and personal. Next outfit. Now, you know I said I love to participate in the Western theme, and also that monochromatic look of a khaki and a lace, but that eggshell color played up by the boots that are very feminine with the lace up. So in that way, the pop of color that I'm bringing into and incorporating the spring feel is actually the turquoise earrings, which is kind of also on theme with the Western. Think of how your pop of color can also play into whatever trend you're lending this outfit to. And don't be afraid to try other things. Try different looks on. Fashion is supposed to be fun. With this outfit, I'm bringing in the spring vibe with the white dress, which is knit, so it'll keep me warm. See what I did there? Like a little overshirt that I actually got from Shein it comes cropped. And so that gives your arms a little bit of warmth as well. So you want to be cold. You want to be freezing. You want to be cute and comfortable. And I'm bringing in that spring vibe with the pop of color of that pastel blue with the headband and matching purse. And everything else I'm keeping kind of neutral, keeping the boots brown and neutral, but deciding to go with something that covers a little more of the leg, so a higher boot than a bootie. So that also accessorized. But a lot of what's happening here is the spring white dress and the pop of color from a simple headband that matches the purse. And here is a different take. So we're still kind of playing with the knit dress idea in the covering of the arms in like a casual way with this plaid shirt, cropped shirt. But we're playing with color here. So we like the pastel typical blue for spring, but we're matching it with the burgundy booties to match the burgundy pinstripe plaid cover-up shirt-ish. And so you can even put colors together in a way that feels a little fall but a little spring, if you know how to do colors really well, or if you're brave enough to try out different colors. And all you gotta do is put it on. You can tell really quickly if it's gonna work. And this is my playful, quirky, wild card kind of look. So this little hat is just so cute to me that I like made a whole outfit around it. And this fun shirt with these flower print appliques, actually I got that on Shein. But you know, to cover up the arms, I had a leopard print, like see-through mesh shirt. So it's kind of giving me a little warmth here. This is probably for like when it's like 62 degrees outside. There's a weather for this, but it matches with the booties. So we have a covered toe and we have like a longer skirt, or if you have a maxi skirt, this could work with that as well. And I'm putting that together with my leopard purse and pulling the leopard in with it, but also still making it spring and fun with the floral the floral play with the shirt and also the fun fabric of the knit hat is giving it spring, but we're also giving a little edge, which is my own personal style. And of course, we accessorized. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm here every week. And I hope you got some really great ideas and inspiration for this spring and how you can rock your outfits. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to check out my other videos. There's plenty. See you guys in the next one. Bye.